All right, to our first story. You know, the commendable interventions of the Borno State #1 citizen, Professor Babagana Zulum, in the lives of residents of the state shall not go unnoticed. Governor Zulum has approved a 1.3 billion naira scholarship for 997 nursing and midwifery students who are indigenous students of the state, in addition to 201 million naira that was disbursed as allowance to 2,010 students, making it a total of 1.5 billion naira so far approved. Only a father figure does this.
He's a really special person. You know, I don't know where he finds the inspiration to do some of the things that he does, because when he does something, you see clearly that what he has done is surreal, what he has done is novel, what he has done is unusual. He's such an unusual governor, a history maker, and a record setter. Zulum is the first person, the first governor to win the Zik Prize during his first term.
Okay.
Yes. Other governors usually win it during their second term when they will have done a lot of work for people to say, this person is really special. He won it during his first term.
So he's been on his toes from day one.
Yes. He's been showing that he has empathy, that he really cares for the people for so long. Remember, even before others began thinking about palliatives, palliative grains, subsidized transportation, this man had been doing it.
Yeah.
Reaching out to NYC, reaching out to a cross-section of people. Now, the last time I went to Borno State, I saw an hospital, the Borno State University Teaching Hospital complex. It's one of the biggest hospitals I've seen in this country. It was under construction. And I'm like, where will they find the staff to man such a gigantic edifice? This is proof that he's looking for the manpower that will man those people. Because if people cannot sponsor themselves through...
I see where you're coming from.
Yes. Yeah. And government steps in to assist. They will pull through school. That manpower is waiting. The biggest maternal care hospital in our country.
I hear it's in Borno State.
You see?
Oh, Yobe, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
People don't know a lot of good things happening in the far north. Honestly, until you travel.
Yeah.
Because people used to tell me, this governor of Yobe State is a lazy man, he doesn't work, he wasted his time. While he was even acting chairman of APC, some big projects were going on. And for the hospitals, they signed deals with pharmaceutical companies here in Lagos to ensure that they are regularly supplied drugs. Borno was the first to enter into such a deal with pharmaceutical companies to guarantee the out of stock syndrome will never happen in Yobe State. So those two states, they are brothers. But I see a lot of positive things happening, because where will you find manpower? I once asked the governor, I said, you are building the best primary and secondary schools in Nigeria. Some of those buildings look like Senate buildings of some universities. And I asked, can you find the right people? Because beyond simply looking for the right infrastructure, you must find the right quality of instruction.
Yeah.
It's not enough to just build beautiful schools and all that. And I asked him, where will you find it? He said, Jide, wherever I can find, I will look for them. Whether they are Igbos or Yorubas, as long as they can get the job done, I will hire.
No, the man struck me the first time he got to a particular school, met a woman.
School, yes. An Igbo
primary
woman.
school, and Igbo woman.
Yes.
And she was promoted and asked
became assistant headmaster.
You are here this early?
Yes. They said that woman, for many years, had been coming to school very early. You come before anybody, get to school before anybody. That's why it pays to be hardworking. And you are hardworking, be self-motivated. Don't be deterred by all kinds of distractions here and there.
Because
you don't know the day when that reward will come.
Yeah.
And that day when Zulum paid that visit, the woman was there and her reward came. She was promoted assistant head teacher of the school.
CK, you know, working like, and Zulum is on his second term, but he's still working.
Yes, he's still working. But sitting quickly before I go to that, let me just say this. I just came back from Abuja yesterday, and I have a kind of a message from the...
From Abuja?
Yes, from Abuja, from the Nigerian police. They want to thank journalists Hangout, especially.
Oh, really?
For the job we have been doing.
Okay.
There are things we do here that we don't even think that people are watching.
Yes.
You'll be shocked. Even when we criticize at times, we're not criticizing because we want to criticize. It's for the betterment of Nigeria.
Yeah.
So I was invited to the Nigerian Police Award, which was held on Monday. And in the course of my interaction, I was shocked. Everybody was asking, journalist Hangout. In fact, the personal, the PSO, who is like the chief of staff to the IGP. Yes. He said, that is it. And they were even making reference of opening a program we had about a few days before that, talking about River State Police Commissioner. Okay. Fortunately, Tunji Disu won the best commissioner of police. And it was just about 48 hours that we this thing. So what I'm saying is, so congratulations to Commissioner Tunji Disu, the former RRS commander in Lagos.
I remember.
Yes, he beat all his colleagues.
Spoke highly of him.
Yes, on that program. I didn't even watch it. It was there that I was told that there was this thing. Yes, no. So what we do here is like we just try to watch and project what is happening with this one. Where we see that I don't get it right, we get better. For them in the armed forces,
I see you for TV.
So they don't even see my picture. So that's him being decorated by the Senate president. Okay. And I told him that we'll be here to work. Anytime there's any kind of plot, we will say it here the same way we were commending that he's doing a good job. So congratulations, and to also say that people are watching us. So to the Nigerian police,
essentially here we mold opinion.
That is what you normally. That is what you normally.
And allow those who take decisions.
Exactly. So for them to speak highly of journalists Hangout, it was I was shocked. So congratulations. So and congratulations to us. Back to what we are talking about. You know, it baffles me that when you have leadership skill, when you have human sympathy, and you have humane mind, it shows wherever you find yourself. It's not about the money. Anybody that has human nature in him, we always show it. It's not how much you are giving that determines how you'll be able to reach life. There are some people in this country that earns just 100,000 naira. If you see how many people's lives they reach, I personally know also, even yourself and myself, we know on a daily basis, people that call us every day, please, I need 5,000 naira. I need that is in our own little, we're also touching, it's just that we don't make noise about it. But this particular governor, and this was a man that was projected to be a vice presidential candidate. You remember vividly. The man said, no, the job I'm doing in Borno, I have not Borno for my people.
He said, I prefer
my boss. To just that job of governor.
He said, I prefer my boss.
Oh, really? Oh, okay, that's what he said.
He said, my boss.
You see?
It's important to make, he said, I prefer
my boss, who is now the vice president.
He
raised up his hand. Some other people will jump at it.
Yes, now.
Like all these ones that are fighting
their
godfathers this time. Godfathers already.
People made them go.
They made the governor. They are fighting with this. So we need to commend this man.
All right.
Children will do the same thing to them.
Ami.
You know, the Yorubas, Jide is familiar with this. The Yorubas have a saying, profound. Itelorun ni babaiwa. Contentment is it.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
I think Professor Zulum is a contented governor.
The things that because he achieved, the projects that I did in 100 days, some don't do it in years.
There was some secondary school we went to in Borno. I couldn't believe it. During the time we went to one of those times we went to, I couldn't believe some private universities don't have those kind of.
That's what I said.
Yes. Some private universities, as private, don't
There
have
are
the kind
some
of
primary schools now.
hostels that primary schools have in Borno.
There are some
And
primary
that's why
schools.
getting the money
It's
from.
in the mind. It's in the mind.
Yes.
Anything is possible.
Anything.
Anything is possible.
Borno is the best in Nigeria today in primary health care. It was World Bank
Okay.
that instituted a competition.
Wow.
They won good money. Some of what they won, they can now divert it to give people pipe-borne water and all that. So people...
Despite that is war torn, quote and unquote.
All right, Professor Babagana Zulum,